Yeah, not doing too much. About to cook some rice. Interesting thing, right? You know, how much have you guys ever played a game where it's almost like it's a rice game, right? So you play this game it's online. I don't know if you were a kid. I don't even know if it's still online, right? So you used to play this game. Every time you play the game, it's essentially one grain every grain you picked. It was kind of weird. It was a cool game. It was like a race game. And this game, as kids, used to be super cool because what was fun about it was you were playing a game that was helping people. It wasn't giving money. It was almost like when Toms came out, where it was like if you got a pair of Toms, you're helping society, right? And that was a cool thing, growing up, being able to help or play a game where it helps other people. And I think it's kind of the same thing, right? Like you start a YouTube channel, you start a brand, you're playing a game to help people, whether you're in the fitness niche, whether you're educational niche, you start playing these games. And the more you play the game, the more you get infatuated about helping, the more you get infatuated about producing, putting things out there. And that's something that I recognize a lot, where as I'm going about my day, right? I'm like, every day I wake up and I decide to play a cool game. And that's just being consistent. Because ultimately, right, I want to be able to help so many different people, with me just dropping knowledge or dropping whatever I drop every single day and just being consistent. I think I appreciate the fact that 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 6 years from now, people can go back to my YouTube channel and be like, yo, this dude is just giving us daily updates about his life, about his thoughts, his ideas. And that's where I want to contribute, right? And so much, it's almost just like playing a game, getting on the game and saying, I'm going to go every grain of rice, every video I post, it's helping somebody. In the long run, it's helping somebody. Somebody's getting some type of benefit. Somebody's learning something. And I always had a trouble understanding, like, how am I gonna voice my opinion? That was my biggest thing. Like, I started to realize, well, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm always the center of attention, what makes you not think that you're not a leader? What makes you not think that you weren't the person that was going to be in charge? And I think that's the most interesting thing. I was telling my brother about this too, is like, you have to not, like, it's like delusional, right? You have to be delusional to not think that's not where you're not supposed to be at, right? Like, you may be quiet, but you always ask yourself, why does this always happen to me? What makes you in your mind think it's not going to happen to you? So, like, all the bad things you think to yourself, and like, man, why is this happening to me? Well, what makes you think that wasn't going to happen to you? So why don't you flip it, right? What makes you think good can't come out of your situation? So I started to think, like, damn, I think people, when they play this game and they realize that thing of that negative and turn into positive, it starts saying, I'm a winner. I get the job done. I'm an outperformer. I know what I'm doing. I am who I say I am. Every bit of those statements, right, is the same thing. Oh, what? You thought I wasn't gonna make $100,000 this month? What else was I gonna do? make 25? No, right? You have this mindset of saying, well, I decided to play this game and good things happen to me. Yeah, there's sometimes it's fucked up situations and go through, but it's the same exact psychology. When you get up and you decide to post videos of yourself, when you get up and decide to, narrow in on what you have to do every single day, and you expect this not to happen to you, it's crazy. Because I remember there was one point where I had a friend. Well, no, it was me. I was getting in trouble every single year. And I used to freaking hate it. Like, from fucking kindergarten to my junior year of high school, I was getting in trouble at least one time. And it wasn't like, oh, he got in school suspension. No, it was like, you're done. You're done. That was the situation every year. And I used to fucking blame myself until I became the captain of the football team, and I realized oh shit, I got shit to lose. Right? It was this responsibility where it's like, well, I got people looking up at, I got people watching every move of me. I can't play that game no more. I can't be not responsible for the things that I have control over, right? Irresponsible in playing that game anymore. I can't play that game anymore because I have shit to lose. I have people that look at me. And it's the same thing right now, right? Sometimes I'm like, okay, that opinion was kind of crazy, but at the same time, it's not as crazy as me not putting up a video. It's not as me crazy of not dropping product or not posting on Instagram. It is it's bigger than me. It is absolutely bigger than me right now as we play. And as I believe that's what's going on right now in our life, in life right now. So I just want you guys to think about that. Think about every time you play the game, you're helping somebody. You're helping somebody. You may be learning something. And it's all cool because here's another thing I learned was functionality in systems, right? Once you start to realize and you start to look at a grand scheme of things, and this goes into what I'm talking about. I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game because I want to be entertained. Now, what are the effects of B? B is, since I'm playing this game, B is helping families and people have food, have nourishment. So that cause and effect is a system, is a loop. So you could translate the same thing. I like putting my opinions out there and voicing my opinions out there because it's allowing me to not be so clenched in my opinions and be more spoken up about certain topics that I really care about, right? That's me giving me to you guys, to YouTube, right? And then what do I get, right? What's the benefit of B is a platform that you can gain an audience, you can grow a community, right? And me feeding off, the more I put videos off, more A, B, it's a system, right? So start being able to allow yourself to look at this entire game as a system, as an opportunity to work, to get to, it's a dance, it's a tango, right? And that's something that I've truly am grateful for, and I'm gonna keep working on it, man. But yeah, man, take the time and allow yourself to look at the game that you're playing and see where you benefit. See how you can do your thing exclusively for you.